We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always with my brother Tim. And today we got another slate for big slate for the NHL. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games in the NHL. Massive NHL slate. And we got a few games in the NBA, I believe, as well. We got seven games in the NBA. And it is Saturday, and this feels weird because it's the first Saturday since like August. We only have one college football game, Tim. And it's probably one of the most anticipated ones for some people throughout the entire year. Because we get the Army-Navy game, which is always a fun game to watch if people are big with the military and stuff along those lines. The people we do respect there. So yeah, it should be a good slate of games though today. Tons of college basketball as well. We don't have any college basketball put aside to talk about, but how many plays do we have up on the site, Tim?
Oh God. 9, 9, 9, 5, 3, 8.
A lot.
35.
30, and there's like 120
games. 32 of them are premium, and then 3 of them are up as frees, I believe.
We got a lot of college basketball today, so hopefully that goes well. Just a big slate in general, so we're not going to waste much time here. But before we get into today's slate, before we take a look at what's going down today, we'll take a look at the matchup, or we'll take a look at what happened yesterday. And for me, we look at what went right and what went wrong. For me, what went right, basketball. For what went wrong, miserably, hockey. I think this may have been one of the worst nights in hockey I've had all season long. And I was a Canucks shootout win. If they didn't win that shootout, I would have gone a reverse sweep. I'll get it started with the positive stuff. The NBA, I went 5-2-1, so I'm back to being the resident NBA expert here. The Hornets money line, I cashed in on that one, over 231. With Charlotte and Sacramento as well. When in doubt, I want to say this about an NHL team as well. Bet the over with Charlotte. I got lucky with the Rockets. I got it at 9, so I pushed on that one. My only losers were a stupid add-on that I had with the Thunder. I took them +5 and half unit on the money line. If not, I would have gone 5-0-1 in the NBA last night. And then I had the Raptors money line. The Brooklyn under, which looked bad for a little bit, and then it cashed. And then my accident bet, I had one bet that I didn't mean to bet. It cashed under in Phoenix and Boston. So 5-2-1 in the NBA yesterday. Finished up 3.35 units. On to the shit show that was the NBA or the NHL last night. The Washington Capitals. We'll start it off with them. They lost, I think, 4-2 or 5-2. Rangers team total over. They win 2-1 against the Sabres. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen looked like a decent goalie there. That may be the future of Buffalo goaltending. Nashville and New Jersey over 6. We had our chances there at the end to at least push. We got a goal with about 2-ish minutes left by the Devils with the empty net and couldn't get that 6th goal. Unfortunately, that was a loss. Coyotes plus a goal and a half. I also added them on the money line last night. I added the money line after they announced Duclair and Alexander Barkov were out for that game, and they still rolled in that one. So unfortunately, no dice there with the Arizona Coyotes. I also added the Red Wings at plus 326. My philosophy with that one is no team should be a minus 375 in the NHL. Plus, I saw a little bit of line value there with Detroit because you're telling me Detroit was only going to win that game 26% of the time, and apparently, yeah, that sounds about right. And then the Golden Knights puck line. So I took 2 big dogs, and I bet the big favorite on the puck line on the other one. The 2 big dogs lost. The only big upset of the night, the Philadelphia Flyers being the Vegas Golden Knights. So that was my type of night there. My only win, shootout win by those knuckleheads in Vancouver, those damn Canucks. They get me my only win last night. And I'll probably be betting them tomorrow too. They're 3-0 since they've hired Bruce Bouchon. So they've looked really good since they've gotten him. So yesterday I finished down 2 units. It is what it is.
Yeah. We'll go over what we did on picks and parlays in terms of the plays that were up on the site. It was a 7 and 8 day, so could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better, but could have been a lot worse. NBA would have been fantastic if I just left my 5 plays and didn't add on 2 more. I had Houston +8, Atlanta -1.5, and OKC +5.5 as my 3 losers. It happens. I figured Oklahoma City would at least keep it close. I thought that one of the LeBron dummies were going to be out, or Laker dummies were going to be out. Did not work out there. Atlanta, I thought that they could win, and Houston's been playing so good. They were covering. They were winning going into the fourth quarter. And then they kind of fell apart in the fourth, and then they were up. They were down 7 with like 30 seconds to go, and they fouled. And then Milwaukee hit their 2 free throws, and I couldn't cover my +8. So that kind of sucked. But winners yesterday, Cleveland, no doubter. Cleveland is going to be on my card again today. They just keep hitting. They're the best team against the spread in the league. I'll go over them in a little bit when we go over their game. Brooklyn, Atlanta under cash. Indiana -1.5 cash. Sacramento, Charlotte. Anything other than an over would have been a crime. That one went. I opened up at a 228. I ended up getting it at a 232, and it went into the 240. So that's perfectly fine with me. I had no sweat with that one last night. For next NHL, 1-4. Vancouver with the win. Arizona, VGK over in this New Jersey and Washington. We're all losers. And then college basketball, we were 2 points away from a 3-0 night. High Point and South Carolina State under. Me, Nick, and Allie all agreed on that one. That one was an easy casher. Kansas City, another winner. That one got close at the end. That one was a little bit of sweat, but we won that one. And then we had Colorado. We had Colorado -13. They won by 11, so that one did not work out. But 2 in 1 day there. So another profitable college basketball, another profitable NBA. 7 and 8 overall. So not profitable overall today. But we have a lot of college basketball plays today. I'm ready for today, Nick. I'm ready.
Yeah. Then we'll get it started.
Yeah. Go to the chat.
Getting up. Yeah, I'm just.
I'll go to the chat. Lex Steele says suppness, Lex. Mike Glennon says Mike Glennon. Smash the like button. Damn right, Terry. Damn right. Yes, sir. Under for sure. 13 straight for the Army and Navy. Yep. Do you like BYU this morning, Earls? Lean BYU, not enough for us to bet it. We have them as a 7.5 point favorite. They're a 5.5 point favorite. Not enough value, but yeah, we lean that way. Good morning, Turnsy. Had Florida Panthers on your ticket. They took them off last minute. Okay. Did they win? Yeah, they won last night. We had Arizona. Yeah, I went even yesterday. Bounce back day today. Let's get it. We hit a triple parlay last night. There you go. Nice, Nathan. VGK. Yeah, VGK for us too was a frustrating one. Pacers, yes. Suns, I lean that way. Cavs, easy. Under and Hawks, easy. Hornets, there you go. Rockets pushed. I was a little bit annoyed with that one, but hey, good night for you, dude. Penguins, yeah, we were on the Capitals. Morning turns, yeah. What's good? Centennial Theorem. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, people. Social appreciation, subscribe, and share. Damn right. Morning, Terry. Oh, they're just talking back and forth. Good morning, my homies. Good morning, Todd. Kings, Chaway over. Good call. Scoring high every quarter. Yes. Lots of points. As we expected in that game. So, should we jump into some games, Nick?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'll introduce this one and let you break it down. We get the Army-Navy game, which is probably one of the more anticipated games each year. That will end up being very disappointing, very boring, lots of running and go way under. But our Army 7-point favorite, total of 35. Where are you going with this one, Nick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the side on this one. I know everybody loves to see this game and just think under. I'm on Army here minus the 7 points. I had this game projected around a 13-point game, so I do think that this is a nice little spot here for this is a good spot for Army because they're just the better overall team this year. They're 8-3 overall. They're 6-5 against the spread. They're 5-6 over under. On the other side, Navy's 3-8 this year. Looking at what these offenses do, actually, don't look now. Army's got a really good offense. They average 35.5 points a game, and their defense is 40th in the nation, only allowing 22.8 points a game. So I could see some offense in this game with Army in this spot. Now we do have Navy being 115th in the nation, averaging 20.4 points a game. For me, if we look at this, I know everybody loves to bet the under, but I got to lean over in this game. If we look at it, everybody's going to love this trend saying, oh, the Army-Navy game has gone under in 15 straight years. Yeah, you know what hasn't happened in the last 15 years, though? The total be 35 or lower. Some of these games that went under were 43.5 or 47.5. In the beginning of this trend, those totals were 50s, 51.5. So at this point, it's an over or nothing for me here. Because if you lined every single game in the last 15 years at 34.5, 35, guess what? Only 8 have gone under out of 15. So that's a very deceiving stat. So just keep that in mind before you bet this game. Yes, I do think this game can go under. I could see this being a 17-3 type of game. But I'm going to go with the Black Knights in this spot here. I'm going to lay the 7 points. I'm going to take Army in this game.
That's fine. I did a free pick video on this for picks and parlays. I just went under. But for the record, I think mine was like 37 earlier when I did the video. 34. Was it actually? So it's actually gone up a little bit, but
I have to go.
I don't remember. I don't remember half the videos I do anyway. But it's an under for me in this one. But I personally have $0 on this game, so we'll go back to the chat for a minute, and then we go run through all that all the games. Had Vancouver, Winnipeg overtime. Yeah, unfortunately, my overtime was the Coyotes game, so that one did not work out for me. What do you think, Nick? Should we put him in timeout?
No, let him be. He's okay.
We still love you, Terry.
Ready? We'll put him in timeout tomorrow if the Wild lose today.
Fair enough. Under. Yeah, fair enough. Islanders, Flyers today. Nick, we'll go over that in a little bit. Navy plus
Islanders
7.
Don't play the Flyers. Or are you asking for the 2 separate games, the Islanders, Devils, and then Flyers and Coyotes? Because I had plays on both those games.
Sure. All right. And take the over in that. Okay. And almost hit the Charlotte Sac game overtime in NBA, but Fox missed both free throws. Yes, I saw that.
I had the Hornets money line.
I had the over, so I was already that game was done already by the time. Lean Army, yeah. I bet the over in the Army Navy game. I bet under 37.5 on Saturday. BS never works for me.
CLV, yeah.
No. Navy over. Fair enough. Thoughts on Temple, St. Joe, and Georgetown, Syracuse? I believe we have no plays from either one of those. Yep, Georgetown, Syracuse, nothing. And yeah, the Temple game we don't have anything for. Not too obvious. Army is 100% better. I'm still betting the under. I love that trend. Wisconsin, we have nothing from those games either. Sorry to disappoint you. All right, nothing and nothing. Yeah, we don't have anything from the really early games though. 35 too low. LO, you hit the like button. There you go. Yes. Army Navy under is now 34.5.
You have to have a perfect game there for that one to go under.
Fair enough. All right, let's run through these NBA and NHL games because we got a busy day today. So let's go ahead and try to run through these, Nick.
Yeah, and I'll be completely honest on this. I haven't done any handicapping on NBA today, so I'm not giving any input. I don't have any plays yet, so you'll see those in the community post later. We'll start it off here with the Orlando Magic at the LA Clippers in this spot here. Clippers 8-point home favorites in this game, total of 213.5. Where are you looking?
Yeah, there is 7 games on the slate, and I bet all but 2. One of them being this game, and then the Houston game I did not bet either. Looking at it, Orlando, yikes, 1-9 their last 10. They have been covering half the time though. They're 5-21 this season. I do not trust them to cover a 9.5, 8.5 point spread, whatever it is at this point. 8. On the opposite side, the Clippers 14-12 this year, 10-7 at home, 5-5 against the spread, 4-6. 5-5 last 10, 4-6 against the spread last 10. I don't trust them to cover. And then as for a total, I have this one round 212, so there was really no value for me in this one. It's an early game. I like to call this is the 3:30 game. I like to call the early game the D-Gen special. I normally don't bet the early games during the day, so I'm passing on this game.
Yeah, fair enough. Then we'll go back to the chat here.
Yep. Syracuse all the way. Yeah, I mean, you can't talk me off Syracuse. That's one of my 3 teams. So these Cavs and Spurs totals jumping all over the place. Annoying. Yeah, I will say I will be. I really like the Cavs today, but we'll go over that in a little bit. You like both overs? Fair enough. I don't mind that. Clippers pass. Pass. I saw PG is questionable. Let me go pull up the injury report real quick on him. Utility. This would be part of the. Sorry. Nope. It says Paul George is out today. So that's a little bit interesting news. That's probably why the line dropped a little bit. Guess it'll lean towards Orlando, but I'm not covering. Leans on St. Francis. Let's look at St. Francis real quick. If you guys have any college basketball games, if you're able to put either the rotation number or what time the game is, that would help out a lot because there is 100 games today. And I don't feel like scrolling through 4 different pages of notes to find one play. No, we don't have any leans on the St. Francis, the New York one, the Brooklyn one. So no leans, no bets on that one. Sorry. Pass on this one. Fair enough. Teaser parfait, please. Okay. Clippers money line in the parlay or nothing. Paul George is out. Still beat Orlando though. Yeah, they should still win. Clippers, Grizzlies, Kings, Warriors, under, Thunder, Lightning in regulation, Blues, Ducks, Devils, Flyers. Holy crap! Over in the Wild, BYU, Syracuse, Ohio State, LSU, MSU, and Youngstown. God damn. 20. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Did you talk about Ohio State and Wisconsin? We're not really going to break down any games. We have them all written down on the side on my monitor here. So if anybody has any questions, I can answer them. For that Ohio State and West Virginia game, we don't have anything. But if you guys do have any questions, put them in the chat. Do you guys have any thoughts about this game at this time? Spread and total, so I could just glance over to my monitor, say what we got, and compare it to that. So, if you guys have any thoughts, just let us know. You like Ohio State? That's fair. We'll keep running through them, Nick.
Yes. We got the Utah Jazz at the Washington Wizards in this next game. Jazz 5.5 point road favorites with a total of 219.5 in this game. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this one will be the first play I got. This Washington team has looked really rough lately. 2-7-1 covering spreads in their last 10. This Utah Jazz team has been playing well, though. 8-2 their last 10. They have only covered 5 out of 5 of those, but they're still a really solid team. 9-3 on the road. I'm going after the Jazz today. I got them at -5.5. I think they win by double digits. This Washington team that started off fantastic has started to slow down just a little bit. They're still playing really well this year, 15-11. Nothing to go crazy about, but They're still playing pretty strong, but I just think that Utah is overall a better team. And I think it's just a better spot to go Utah -5.5 in this game.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't have any plays for anything yet. So
Jazz, full shizzle. Jazz. Yeah, I can't tell what that is. We'll go ahead and keep rolling on. Try to get through this as quick as we can, Nick.
Yeah. Our next matchup here, we have what was the Red Hot Rockets heading into Memphis to take on the Memphis Grizzlies. 8-point home favorites are the Grizzlies in this spot, the total of 220.5. Your thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah, this is the only other one I passed on for today. It would be a lean towards Memphis. Memphis is a top 5 team against the spread, 16-10 this year. It's just not one that I necessarily wanted to get to because an 8-point spread is a lot. Should Memphis go and win this game by 10 to 15 points? Yes, they very well should. Will they? I don't know. That's why I passed on this game. And as for a total, didn't really get to anything. Lean towards the over. These two teams have been scoring in bunches lately, but for the Houston and Memphis game, I got nothing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll keep on moving on then.
Jazz have been scorching lately. Yep, got to roll. You got to roll with the Grizzlies. That's fair. I can't get mad at that one. Go ahead, move on.
Next matchup here. Sorry, I'm typing up hockey plays as you're breaking down these NBA games. Chicago Bulls are at the Miami Heat. The Heat are 1-point favorites in this game with a total of 211. Where are you looking at for this spot?
Yeah, this Heat team has been rough. Still no Butler, still no Bam. On the other side, Chicago without DeMar DeRozan. I just think the Chicago team's a lot stronger right now. They have a little bit more depth, a little bit more lineup to them. And they've been actually playing some good basketball lately. They've won 6 out of their last 10, 6-4 against the spread in their last 10 as well. 17-9 this year, 9-5 against the spread. 9-5 at home on the road. Sorry. This Chicago team definitely has a shot to win the Eastern Conference in terms of be number 1 going into the playoffs. I think they'll definitely compete with the Nets. But for this one, I'm going to be on the Chicago Bulls until Jimmy Butler gets healthy and starts playing again. I can't back this Miami team. Give me the Bulls +1.
All right.
Just going. Just waiting for hockey. That's fair.
Me too.
Meant to write teaser, pleaser, parfait. Gotcha. Staying away from this game. Fair enough. Bulls money line. Heat -1. Oh, I'm against Omar. That's not necessarily a good thing. Omar's been hot lately. We'll go on to this one, which you guys know where I like in this game.
Yeah, we have the Sacramento Kings at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers 6.5-point home favorites. Total 220. We're gonna be all over those Kings. Let's hear it.
No, I'm going to be grabbing the hottest team in basketball against the spread. Cleveland's gone and covered the spread in 10 straight games. And I don't think anything stops them now. This Kings team is a mess. They couldn't beat a Charlotte team that was without Ball and without Rozier and without PJ Washington. They couldn't beat that team. Second leg of a back-to-back. Cleveland remains at home. This is just a really, really good spot for Cleveland compared to Sacramento. Sacramento was in Charlotte. They had to travel to Cleveland. Cleveland got to sleep in their own beds last night. This is going to be a really good spot for Cleveland. Even on a second leg of a back-to-back, I definitely think Cleveland has the advantage. I think they win by double digits in this game again. Because you got to think, last night was a blowout. And most of the starters got limited minutes last night. Like Mobley only had to play 24. Garland only had to play 31. Garrett Allen only had to play 27. And it's because there was a blowout, so they didn't have to play most of that fourth quarter. They're going to be a little bit fresher than the Sacramento team. I had to run back and forth with Charlotte last night. This is a great Cleveland spot. I'm grabbing them once again, -6.5.
Love it. Sounds good. Yeah, I haven't looked at this game at all, but I feel like how far is too far with this Cavaliers team? Because eventually, I love them as an underdog. We all love them as an underdog, the way they're playing. But 6.5 point home favorites. I don't know if I could particularly get to this one yet. Obviously, I
In
have to
this
look at my
spot,
numbers. I have
in
to look
this
at my
spot, I
numbers,
definitely
but
think
yeah,
it's worth it. In this spot, I definitely think it's worth it.
fair enough.
I'm just typing in this. All right.
I just wanted to play devil's advocate for a second.
Fair enough. I like it, Tim. Cavs -6.5. Cavs -6.5. Money machine. Cavs and over because Tack scores a lot. Momentum. Kings are going to be pissed. Yeah, and they're not going to come out and play tonight. That's the second leg of a back-to-back after what they had to do last night. I know they're a young team, but that's a lot to do. Cleveland played 4 games in the past 5 days. There were 2 away games like yesterday's game. Fair enough. They are blowing teams out and playing the Kings, though. I'm all over the Cavs. Let's keep running.
Yeah, this is one game I think I might get to. I have to look obviously deeper at my numbers. Golden State Warriors are at the Philadelphia 76ers in this one, though. 3-point road favorites are these Golden State Warriors. Total of 214. Where are you looking?
I'm looking at Golden State. It's hard not to take them at -3 against the Sixers team. That's the Sixers team. Yeah, they've been playing better, but they're still 5-5 their last 10 and 3-6 against the spread. 3-6-1 against the spread in the last 10. Looking at recent form, Golden State 8-2 their last 10 games, 7-3 covering spreads. This is a spot where I think Golden State goes in, takes care of business against a Philadelphia team that is not as strong as they should be this year. So Golden State should be able to run all over Philadelphia in this game.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We'll get back to the chat. Sorry. G State -3. Yes, Golden State -3. You teased the Kings to +11. That's fair. That's fair. Under 214. Fair enough. Terry is definitely on the Warriors, probably. Cavs, Jazz, Warriors. Hello, Mike Glennon hasn't looked. I haven't looked at NBA yet. Yeah, but they're the Warriors. If the Warriors are on the slate, you're betting them, right? Over, yes. Golden State, yes. Kings will come out pissed and leave disappointed. 100%. Because that Kings team is in. It's a shit show to be nice with it. Final game of the NBA slate, though, Nick.
Yay! Final game. We have the Denver Nuggets at the San Antonio Spurs in this one. Nuggets 1-point road favorites in this game. Total of 218.5. Where are you looking at this one?
Yeah, we just saw this matchup on the 9th, so 2 days ago, and we get to see it again in the same spot. And I think nothing really changes. I think this one goes way over. I have it in the 220s. That's one of the spots I put as a free pick for last night. This Nuggets team, we thought coming into the season this is going to be a fantastic defensive Nuggets team. They're going to come out, they're going to play really well, and just has not been the case as much as we were hoping. And then Michael Porter Jr. went down. That's just a big spot that's not going to be filled in this year. I want to say Denver's season's probably over. I don't think they really have a chance at a championship or anything this year without Michael Porter Jr. But this is a spot where I think it's an over. I think it's an overall day. I think Spurs probably end up winning again. Kind of similar to that 121 to 115 type game, and it goes way over the total. So I'm taking the over.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
Pass. Hey, gamblers. We're not gamblers.
We're not gamblers. We're handicappers.
No, I'm kidding. We'll go ahead, move on.
Generous.
Let's fire through some hockey, Nick. We'll start off.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Lightning, Ottawa Senators. Tampa Bay -205. Total is 6. Run through it, Nick. Let's hear it.
Yeah, it's time for dessert here. We have the Lightning coming into this game 7-5-4. They're 13-13 against the spread. 14-11 over under. 9-2-2 away from Amalie Arena. And we have Ottawa here, who's 7-16-1. They're 10-14 against the spread. 11-12 over under. 4-9-0 at Canadian Tire Center. Vasilevsky is 14-4-3 with a 2.17 goals allowed average of 927 save percentage with 2 shutouts this year. And honestly, who knows who's going to be the goaltender for the Ottawa Senators in this one here. It's projected Anton Forsberg, who is 4-4 this season with a 3.79 goals allowed average and a 895 save percentage. We have Tampa Bay coming into this game winning 5 straight games, 8 of their last 10. They puck-lined the Toronto Maple Leafs in Toronto in their last game, which was a very impressive performance. I was unfortunately on the wrong side of that game. I was on the Leafs in that game. And this is a spot where I expect plenty of goals to be scored by these Tampa Bay Lightning. I would lean towards the over in this game. I'm on the Lightning puck line, though. I have a feeling 4-1, 5-1 type of game could be a possibility here. And I was listening to one person the other day, and I heard them use a phrase that I really liked. I think by the end of the game, Forsberg's going to have red on his neck from all the lights for when the goal horn goes off. Yeah, I think it's going to back of his neck's going to be red from that, because I have a feeling Tampa Bay is going to have a field day on this Ottawa Senators team that continues to just give up goals in bunches. I believe they're 32nd in the NHL, allowing 3.88 goals per game. If you guys are just looking for a total, when in doubt, bet the Ottawa Senators over. This is a team that's gone over a lot recently, just plain simply because their goaltending sucks. This is a team that they got rid of Murray. They only have Forsberg and Gustafsson, and both of them are absolutely terrible. And that's the only thing really keeping this Ottawa Senators team down this year, is they can't get a stop. So I like the Tampa Bay Lightning to absolutely cruise in this game. Probably a 4-1 type of game. Puck line here for me. You're muted.
Yeah, I realized I was muted. I don't know why I muted myself. Spurs +1 in the over. I like it. Denver over. Yep. Cappers. Thank you. I like the over 6 and Lightning. That's fair. Tampa Bay reg. Youngstown on the spread, and then Alabama and with the over. Youngstown didn't bet it. I will say over with the Alabama game. I like it. We'll go ahead, keep on rolling. Next up, we get the Washington Capitals in Buffalo taking on the Sabres. Capitals -220 favorites, total of 6. Can we finally get a win in Buffalo, Nick?
No. Looking at this spot here, I'm trying to figure out who is going to be a net for the Buffalo Sabres today. It's most likely going to be Vitek Vanacek in net for Washington on a second half of a back-to-back. And as for Buffalo, who the hell knows? And honestly, but between the two options, because I don't think Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is going to be playing a back-to-back. So your options are Aaron Dell or Malcolm Subban. Goals, I'm feeling in this one here. But more specifically, Capitals goals here. I'm on the puck line here. Washington -1.5 goals. This is a team I'm going to continue to ride throughout the entire season. And this is no different here. Buffalo Sabres are a team I'm looking to fade day in and day out. They don't have any goaltending. This is finally the opportunity where the bottom is starting to drop out. And now Buffalo is starting to drift down where they belong, which is towards the bottom of this division. I think the only ones really going to give them a run for their money for the last place is Montreal. I think Ottawa's going to jump them here in a few games, to be completely honest, even though as bad as Ottawa's been. This is still a last place in the Atlantic type of team with the Buffalo Sabres. They're going to be what we expected them to be in the beginning of the season. So I like the puck line here for the Washington Capitals. I don't expect things to get much better for Buffalo. They are losers of 6 games in a row, 9 of their last 10. They're now 31st in the NHL and with 3.62 goals allowed per game. I think this is a rather easy puck line here for me. I know I'm starting off with 2 puck lines to start the day, but I like the Capitals here.
Fair enough. Sabres, yes. Unfortunately, no. They all suck anyways. Sabres goalies. Sure.
Yep.
Caps puck line. Sorry, I was moving my table around. But that goalie, I don't know about puck line. Fair enough. Sabres will win tonight. Caps don't have no gas in it.
Neither do the Sabres. They
I was
just
about to
played a
say
physical
Sabres
game
bad.
against the New York Rangers last night.
Tage Thompson was their man.
Yeah, he's a top guy.
Fair enough.
For the Sabres, if you want to call him a top guy. You
fine.
have problems, though, if he's your top line guy.
We'll keep running. Chicago Blackhawks, Toronto Maple Leafs, Toronto minus 240, total of 6. How about this game, Nick?
Yeah, this is the first one I didn't get to today. And we're expecting potentially the return of Pierre Mrazek in net for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So someone they signed in the offseason is projected to make his third start of the year against potentially Kevin Lankinen. It could be Marc-Andre Fleury. Once again, we don't know the goalies in this matchup here. This one was an easy stay away spot for me here. I'm obviously not laying minus 240 with the Leafs. I don't really have interest in the Chicago Blackhawks in this spot on the road. If it is Mrazek, maybe I might lean a little bit towards that plus 1.5 with the Chicago Blackhawks. That's a minus 115. So that's not terrible. You could also get team total over 2.5 for the Blackhawks at even money, which Mrazek coming back, this could be a rush spot for them here. So this is a lean towards the Blackhawks. If I had to get to anything in this game, I won't talk you off of taking a big dog ever. So this would be a lean towards probably a big dog in this spot.
You say you won't talk us off big dogs, but you try to talk us off Buffalo. What's the difference? Kidding. Hawks money line.
Mrazek is confirmed. Mrazek is confirmed.
There you go. Leafs and over. I'm scared. With Leafs with that damn goalie, they confirmed.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mrazek back.
Let's keep running through them. Montreal Canadiens, St. Louis Blues. Blues minus 225, total of 6. How about this game, Nick?
Yeah, this is once again not a game I'm particularly interested in. Let me take a look at, see if they have confirmed it. Charlie Lindgren is in net for the St. Louis Blues. Oh boy. Why do I have a feeling, Tim, that today's slate is going to be similar to last night, where later in the day, you're going to see me make a post saying, let the big dogs bark, and taking the Blackhawks and taking the Canadiens. One thing I'm not going to do in this game, I'll promise you, is lay minus 230 with the third string goalie and Charlie Lindgren. That's just not going to happen. Jake Allen projected in net here confirmed in net for the Montreal Canadiens. I just don't know if I can trust the Canadiens right now to do anything. Because this Canadiens team, they're missing so many players. I think this is going to probably be an easy pass for me here. Because if we look at the list of all the players that are missing currently from the Canadiens, Armia, Dvorak, Ouellet, Anderson, Brook, Byron, Edmondson, Gallagher, Niku, Petrie, Price, Trisdale, Toffoli, Weber. They're missing a lot of players still. So I'm going to pass here in this game. This is an easy pass for me in this spot.
Fair enough. It says Blues, pass, don't take the Habs. Lindgren played very well in his first start. I like Charlie against Montreal. Go Blues. They support their goalie.
Yeah, I would just prefer laying 225 with, a starting goaltender in Jordan Bennington. Or even, I don't know if I would even do it Ville Husso, to be completely honest.
Guess why they call it the Blues. Sorry. We get next up Anaheim Ducks, Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh's a minus 150 in this one. Total is 6. I know you have one of these teams to win the Stanley Cup. What are you looking in this game, though, Nick?
I'm on Quack in this game. I like the Ducks in this spot. I bet this game about 2.5 minutes after the line dropped. I got him at plus 145. They have now dropped to plus 130. I would still probably bet him at this price. Let's see where my projected number for this one was. It was about plus 130-ish. Plus 130-ish here for the Ducks. So I think this is about right now. I would lean towards. I would still probably bet the Ducks at this price at plus 136. I don't mind that at all. I got it at plus 145. I love the price I got. I love the team. I like this team. Pittsburgh's coming in on a second half of a back-to-back. They just played a physical game against the Washington Capitals last night. The last time Anaheim played a game was 2 nights ago, so they had that day of rest with the travel going from Columbus to Pittsburgh in the spot here. And this Anaheim team has not played terrible here this year. And don't look now, but let me get the standings up real quick. Don't look now, but with a win and a Calgary loss tonight, Anaheim leads the Pacific Division. How about that Anaheim? So yeah, I don't mind the Anaheim Ducks here tonight. I think they get the job done in this spot.
Hey, if the play is there, the play is there. Minnesota minus 1.5. We'll get into that game in just a minute. Tage playing sorry for Middlestat out.
Casey Middlestat's out. Yeah, Middlestat's been out for a little bit though. That's nothing new.
Fair enough. We'll keep rolling. New Jersey Devils, New York Islanders. Hopefully Islanders get their first win in their new stadium. This is game number 8. Islanders are a 160 favorite, total of 5.5. Where are you looking in this game, Nick?
Yeah, and if we look at this game, one thing that I did notice is this is a second half of a back-to-back for the New Jersey Devils. Mackenzie Blackwood went last night. Now, they could always start Mackenzie Blackwood on a second half of a back-to-back. That could be an option because Jonathan Bernier, their backup, is out this game. So it's either going to be Nico Dawes or it's going to be Erika Schmid making his debut. They called him up from the AHL, and yeah, this is not a good spot here for the New Jersey Devils. They're on a second half of back-to-back. They just lost last night. They traveled from New Jersey to New York. Obviously, that's not a far travel whatsoever. And I think today is the day that Fort Never Win return to being back to Fort Never Lose. Give me the New York Islanders here on the puck line, plus 150. I think they win this game like 2-0 or 3-1. I expect a good performance out of Ilya Sorokin, and I don't know what to expect from the New Jersey Devils here. Also, I don't think it was him. But I think we're expecting Casey Cizikas to re-enter the lineup as well, potentially for the New York Islanders today. So he was on the ice for the morning skate this morning. So we may see Casey Cizikas come back in that identity line with Clutterbuck, Cizikas, and Martin fully back. So that should be interesting. There are going to be some changes, Barry Trotz said, to the lineup tonight. So keep an eye out for that. I expect a good performance out of the Islanders tonight. I think a 2-0, 3-1 type of win here for the Islanders. Give me the puck line. You're muted again.
Yeah, I know. I think there's a little bit of noise whenever I was listening to. I think there's a little bit of noise whenever my mic's on, so I try to mute myself. Hey, I can never talk off the Islanders. Watch Skinner go off. LOL.
Skinner. Yeah, I mean, who knows?
We'll go up next. I'm gonna do it, Nick. I'm gonna do it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Was I right?
I mean, for the quality of the game, yes. But whether or not I have a bet on the game, I do have a bet on this game.
Fair enough. Philadelphia Flyers in Arizona. Philadelphia is a 150 favorite, total of 6. You have something in this game. What do you got?
Yeah, looking at this spot here, this is both teams on a second half of a back-to-back. Philadelphia is traveling from Vegas to Arizona. Philadelphia played last night late. Arizona played at home against Florida last night. Now they welcome in the Philadelphia Flyers. And it's projected to be Martin Jones and Kirill Vejmelka in net, both backup goaltenders here for the both teams. And I think the Philadelphia Flyers might have Vegas flu heading into this game. I like the Arizona Coyotes. I got them yesterday at plus 144. They've now dropped to around plus 130. I think that they should be favorites in this game, or at least a pick 'em. We're getting Philly on a second half of back-to-back on the road with Martin Jones in net. They're coming off of a win. So this could be a letdown spot for the Philadelphia Flyers in this game. We have Arizona coming in. They've been struggling as of late, but I think situationally, this is probably the best spot the Arizona Coyotes have had all year. So I'm gonna say this game should be around a pick'em. That's where I had it projected. So give me the Coyotes in this spot.
Hey, can't argue with plus money. Terrible game. I couldn't agree more. Draw, lean Coyotes. I like the draw on that game. I did not pick a draw play of the day for today. I'm not going to. Arizona played 4 good games, then sucked again. That's fair. Keep running through. 5 games left. Columbus Blue Jackets, Seattle Kraken. Kraken around a 160 favorite, total of 6. Are we releasing any Kraken tonight?
Yeah, I don't know about releasing any Kraken here. But I definitely am not interested in betting the Columbus Blue Jackets on the road this year. They're 4-8 away from home. They're 9-3-1 at home, Columbus. This game, if I had to bet it, it's an over. Seattle overs is definitely been a nice little trend this year. And plus, on the road, Columbus is a much bigger over team as well. We have in their previous road games, they gave up 5 to Toronto, they lost 3-1 to Washington, 3-2 to Dallas, 6-0 to Nashville, 6-3 to St. Louis. They gave up 4 goals in a win against Buffalo. This is a team that struggles on the road. The Columbus Blue Jackets, they give up more goals on the road. So this would be an over or nothing, and they're giving me plus money on it. So that would definitely be a look here. I may add this to my card later in the night. This is a over or nothing spot for me here, and maybe a team total over 3.5 for the Kraken, but no play.
All right, that's fair. Don't disrespect my Coyotes. Coyotes are a smiling pile of poo. LOL. Sorry, Mike Lennon. 1-800-Terry, angry face. Sorry, Mike. You'll at least get a good draft pick. Apology taken. I love this. Coyotes plus 1.5. Many. Pass. You took Jackets puck line, then they covered the last 3 games.
That's
and then, well, no, I might stay off. Fair enough. We'll go ahead and move on to the next game. We get the Boston Bruins and the Calgary Flames. Calgary minus 135, total of 5.5. How about this game, Nick?
Man, this line has moved, hasn't it? This line opened at minus 115. That's where I bet the Calgary Flames. They are now minus 135. I'm on the Flames here in this spot. I like the Flames at home. They're playing a Boston team that is coming in on their 3rd game of their Western Canadian road trip, and they are coming in off of a nice win against Edmonton, where I unfortunately had the Oilers in that game. On the other side, we have Calgary coming in off of 3 straight losses, but this is a spot where situationally I like Calgary in this game. Calgary, they're going to need to win to stay in first place in the Pacific Division. I know it's still early, but this is a spot here. Give me the Flames here. I don't know about 135 though, but at 115, I'm all over it. This would probably be at this price a stay off for me at this point, but I did bet the Flames at minus 115. The value of betting your games early.
Yep. And with hockey, it's okay to bet your games early because it's the line's not going to move like crazy. Well, you don't have to worry about losing a winner because of a line movement. So yeah, that's fine.
It's
3 games left.
Overtime.
Yep. Real quick, Vitality, map 1, cashed it. 3 games left. Chat. Sorry. The Kraken. There you go. Flames, money line.
The Kraken.
Under 5.5.
I don't hate that look either.
I'm going to do a puck line parlay. Good luck. Boston last 6 games went under. You like the under for sure.
Maybe team total under for Boston. Team total under 2.5 for Boston.
I don't mind that either. We'll go ahead and keep on rolling. Carolina Hurricanes, Edmonton Oilers. Oilers 125 favorites, total of 6 in this game. Nick, fire away.
Big warning. Here we go. I finally got my new Hurricanes jersey in the mail, and I'm betting them today. I like them here. Edmonton is on my fade list at the moment. They're coming into this game losing 4 straight games. 4-3 against Seattle, 5-1 versus the Kings, 4-1 versus the Wild, which I cashed all 3 of those games, and then my dumbass bet them against the Boston Bruins. I mean, I never bet teams like that, and then whatever. Especially laying a price against Boston. I just thought it was a good situational spot for the Edmonton Oilers, and I was dead wrong. And the continued problem to be of this team is they have no secondary scoring, the Ottawa Senators, or the Edmonton Oilers. This is a team where I think I saw a stat the other day through, 25 games? So entering last game, 24 games in, and their third and fourth line have scored them 12 goals. And one, I believe it was Lucic, has scored 7. So if you're looking to play props, don't get cute with this team. Just go Connor McDavid, go Leon Draisaitl, go Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and move on. I mean, this is a team where this is a bad Oilers team, I think. I think this is a very overrated Oilers team. And you're giving me Carolina at plus money. I'm going to take that all day, every day. Give me the Hurricanes in this spot.
Fair enough. Ovi to get a goal tonight. Didn't score yesterday against Pitt. Guy will be hungry.
I mean, I will never talk you off of a goal prop for Alexander Ovechkin because he's personally my MVP vote at this moment. So I won't talk you off of a bet on him to score a goal. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, even Andrew Mangiapane at this point in the season. I won't talk you off of any of those guys to score goals.
Fair enough. Hurricanes money line until Oilers get act right.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%. Do you like the Bruins or Flames revenge game? Nick's
I'm on the Flames. I got the Flames
Nuggets.
15.
Nuggets or Spurs revenge game. I'm on the over. Oilers are bad. Yes, Oilers are bad. 2 games left, and I as big as a Kings fan as you are, Minnesota Wild at the Los Angeles Kings. I know you're not really. Wild minus 140, total of 5.5. This Wild team has been on fire lately. Where are you going for this one, Nick?
Yeah. First of all, I just wanted to mention we just hit 50 live viewers, so we appreciate that. I think that's the most we've ever had in a stream in a very long time. We hit it for like 5 seconds. So be sure to hit that like button, guys. If you guys are still hanging out, we definitely appreciate it there. Minnesota Wild and the LA Kings. And is there really anything to say about this Minnesota Wild team right now? Oh, yeah. They're the best team in hockey. I said it. The Wild are the best team in hockey right now. They've won 8 straight games. They're on an absolute roll. They're playing a Kings team, which I did cash with the Kings the other night. I had them against Dallas. They took care of business. This is a spot here. I'm not betting any team total overs or anything like that with the Minnesota Wild because this LA Kings team has played towards the under as of late. So I do think this is a potential game to bet an under if you have to bet a total in this spot. Even though the Wild have been such a great scoring team, I think that this is a game that the Kings can slow down a little bit here. I like the Minnesota Wild. I played it a little bit conservative in this spot. I just took their money line at minus 145, minus 140. I think they just win this game and continue their winning streak. They do have Vegas tomorrow on the front end of a back-to-back. It may be Kokanen in that tonight for the Minnesota Wild. It could also be Talbot. I don't know if they're going to save Talbot for Vegas tomorrow. But this is a front end of a back-to-back. I'm going to look to continue to ride the Wild until they lose a game. So give me the Wild here. I won't talk you off of their puck line at plus 163. I wouldn't talk you off of their regulation line at even money. I think they just win the game straight up. So we'll go with the Wild here in this spot.
Let's get it. They not bad, just burnt out. And Oilers. Capitals, Oilers, Jets, poor defenses.
Okay.
Middle Tennessee State money line. Let's see where we have this one. Let me try to find where the game is. I don't know what time it is because there's 100 games today. Middle Tennessee. Yep, there it is. We have them at 6.5 point favorites, so do it as you wish. You have them on the money line. That's gonna be very juicy. Terry the Wild, let's go Wild. Came to the casino just to bet the Auburn Tigers. My bet beat bet at 10 o'clock. Okay, good luck. Get in the chat now. Yeah. Wild. Let's go Wild. Smash the like. Wild puck line. Over. Actually, Wild regulation. Wild -3. What up, ESB? I hit the like button. Of course you did, Richie. Yeah, that's that like an adult. Wild -4.5. God damn. Thanks for thank you guys for your picks. Appreciate it all. No problem, dude. We appreciate everybody who comes by, stops by, and says hi. Team total over 3.5 for the Wild. That's fair. And then Providence. I do think we have a play from that Providence game. Yeah, it's the under. We have the under in the Providence game. Keep rolling. Final game of the day. Dallas Stars, San Jose Sharks. I know I did this game for Total Chaos yesterday. I grabbed the under. Dallas -115, total 5.5. Where are you looking at this one, Nick?
The under is the only place I feel like you really can look between these two teams. The only thing that really kept me off of this is that San Jose's defense has really struggled as of late. They've given up 6-3 and 5 in their last 3 games. They've gone over in 3 straight. But if we look at Dallas here, they've gone under in 8 of their last 10 games, 8 of their last 9, actually. And they've been playing really good defense as of late. They did give up 4 goals to LA, but they didn't score anything. That was on the second half of a back-to-back after the only over game they've had in the last 9 games. I would lean under in this game. Once again, I did not get involved in this spot here. So lean under, but a pass in this game to end off the night.
That is fair. We made it through all the games, Nick, in less than an hour. Good work. What's your side or total do you like in the North Dakota State Eastern Tennessee game at noon? Thank you for the time. Eastern Tennessee and North Dakota. Let me try to find that. We got the under. We got the under in that game. Thanks for all the bets. Of course. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Mike. You guys really appreciate that, AJs. All right. Before we jump into the recap and everything, we're gonna roll the bumper.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so EarleSportsBets.com, promo is down below. Just to give you guys an idea, we have a 9-game early package, 9-game evening package, 9-game extra package, and a 5-game late package, because we did the early, evening, and late packages last night, and we did the extra packages this morning for any extra lines. That's 9, 9, 9, and 5. So that's 27, 32 plays premium up today. Go use the code in the description. Use the promo code BOWL, BOWL, 20% off. You can get our week pass for $40. I know today we did a little bit of a special on our things. They're $30 for the 9 packs, but normally those are around $40 each. So go ahead, grab that week pass when you can. EarleSportsBets.com/promo. Also, links, obviously, if you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Trying to hit 1,500 subscribers by the end of the year. We're at 1,470, 30 away. So share us out, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, and our merch, all linked down below, along with the Earle Sports Bets website. Sharks, Should I play all 9? All 9 what? Of the plays? If you get any of them, go ahead. But let's do a quick recap, and then we're gonna head on out for today. For me, NBA slate: Utah -5.5, Cleveland -6.5, Chicago on the money line, Golden State -3, and the over in that Denver San Antonio game. Nick?
Yeah, I don't have a huge card at the moment, but I'm gonna be adding some NBA later. I'm on the Lightning puck line. I'm on the Capitals puck line. I'm on the Ducks +145, the Isles puck line at +150, Arizona +144, Calgary -115, the Hurricanes money line, and then the Minnesota Wild money line as well.
What do you guys like for football tomorrow? Stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll go over the entire slate. We don't have our notes right now.
I do like the Broncos though.
Lions have COVID. Might parlay them. Good luck.
Oh, I've already bet the Broncos -10 and the team total under for the Lions at 14.5.
There you go. All right, Nick, go ahead. Finish on the stream for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here on ESB, which is every single morning, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here, as always, by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys, and good luck.
Richie, over the total.